to his garden one day after an enormous storm, and amongst the debris of a post-storm garden, amongst the trees and the snow, he saw in front of him a little tiny worm, and he decided that he would just take that one worm out of all the worms in the whole garden and take it home to try and revive it. So he popped it in his gilet pocket. Yeah, that's new, that bit. And took it back to his medieval dwelling, popped it in front of his medieval fireplace, and sort of just, fed it bread and milk and maybe little drops of honey and some of his own food, perhaps, some sort of cordon bleu, a turnip, even. And finally, the little worm's head poked up and he was revived, and the kindly gardener was very happy. And then the worm sort of found a little hole in the floor and squiggled under it and stayed there. So the kindly gardener kept feeding it, shoving bread down the hole. And then as the weeks passed and the seasons passed and the summer came when there was no more threat of the worm freezing to death, he decided to come out of his little hole. However, the worm had turned into an enormous snake and obviously struggled getting out of the tiny hole. But when he did get out of the tiny hole, the kindly gardener was very scared, and he said, "You will not harm me, out of this place." At which the snake then slowly slithered towards the kindly gardener, wrapped himself around him, and then crushed him cruelly and violently to death, hissing all the while. That's the story.
And it's a cautionary tale, the moral of which is that no good deed goes unpunished.
Sempre sin ma en mezza nella convata tempara andando pursueta vida so wunderbar na culebra chica medio mueta con la guerra con el viento e con la lada fría estaba la culebra perdió amor la vida. La mia piatosa che la vita attarita, gloria sempre ciudadela, di soledad la verità. Tomola e la vaca, e lleva a su casa, consolata que da fuego, peca de buena raza, agua la culebra, antes que la elaza, entró en el barato, cocina sa Aquesta umana doble che da dia da parada la lancia da quanta acqua mia piglia con capiglia e con il gran bianco terio tanto che si erba grande torre sparaia. Andando por ciudad, vida so wunderbar, chica, me dijo